Milk sniffing. Dairy, oat, almond, whichever you prefer. Just before you pour it into your tea, cereal, or whatever, give it a quick check, date on the side, then maybe tentative at first, gently getting closer, taking a big old whiff. Is it safe? Is it still good? Do I need to pour it away and get some more? Not so long ago, a supermarket put out that it was going to change the use-by dates on their milk to best before, encouraging their customers to use the sniff test to make sure the milk was still good, rather than pouring away perfectly good milk just because the date on the packet says it's out of date. This is an initiative to try and combat the amount of produce that is being wasted and poured down the drain. Welcome to Selah, taking time out of our day in the midst of our lives to pause, catch our breath, draw near to God and refresh our spirits.
I will stop and breathe in your presence. Just breathe. Just breathe.
In the UK, farmers produce more than 6 million litres of water every year. However, according to recycling and food waste prevention charity WRAP, 278 million litres, that's 490 million pints, are wasted. It's enough milk for more than 150 cup of teas for every household in the country every month for a year. Well, that's depending on how milky you like your tea, of course. Now, that's a lot of milk. But milk is still only the third most wasted food or drink in the UK, behind potatoes and bread. So, to help encourage us all to try and throw away or pour away less milk down the drain, Morrisons have pledged to swap use-by dates and instead go to best before dates. Meaning, milk may, or may not, still be okay to drink or use after the date shown. You've just got to decide for yourself. And don't panic if you're worried about accidentally drinking bad or sour milk. It's okay. By law, milk in the UK has to be pasteurised, which means 99.9% of bacteria removed. So, if it's gone off and you drink it, your health won't be at any risk. It will just taste really bad.
Sam,
I hear you ask.
why are you actually telling me this? I don't even like milk. I drink my coffee black.
Well, if you and everyone else make sure your fridge is no warmer than 5 degrees C, the loss of milk in the UK could be cut by nearly 50,000 tonnes. You can make a difference, however small, it all adds up.
Sam, is this just another looking after the planet episode? You did that 2 weeks ago.
No, seriously. The main point I tell you this is to think about and draw attention to the amount of people going hungry in the world. When you think about all the food and milk that's wasted and also all the people in the world who are going hungry, something doesn't seem right. Think back to last time you were hungry. You may be hungry now. What did it feel like? What were you going to do about it? What would be your go-to snack or meal of choice? Cup of tea and a biscuit? A nice snack from the drive-thru? A tasty, crisp, juicy apple? A pizza? Whatever it is, it seems so readily available. What if you didn't or don't have the option? A Salvation Army project, Feeding the Hungry, is trying to help at the heart, starting with feeding those who are hungry, but moving to a more holistic care and discipleship following Jesus' example of engagement and love of people. Information on their website says,
Feeding Hope is a project focusing on supporting families and their communities, feeding hope to farmers now and for generations to come. Food insecurity is when a person doesn't have enough access to food. It's the state of being without reliable access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food. And it's now a growing problem. For decades, the world has made huge progress in reducing the total number of people who experience food insecurity. But in recent years, this trend has reversed.
For farmers in Zimbabwe, a good crop means they can feed their families, have surplus to sell for income, and therefore pay for education, healthcare, and other costs. Yet as the changing climate makes weather unpredictable, some tried and trusted methods of growing crops have begun failing small-scale farmers. The Salvation Army is providing training in simple and sustainable farming techniques. As crop yields increase and confidence grows, families from one generation to another can thrive, and whole communities can know that the future they hope for is secure.
As ever, I'll add a link in the description where you can find more information and some videos about this project, and also a place where you can donate to help. Matthew 25 verse 35 to 40 say,
For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me.
The righteous will answer him,
Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?
The king will reply,
Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.
It's the call of Jesus to help our fellow beings. When we help others, we are really helping him. A few weeks ago, Ian talked to us about Jesus walking among us and homeless Jesus. That's episodes 009A and D if you want to go back and have a listen. He was asking the question, how would you act if you saw Jesus stood next to you? Or instead, if you were in the position of those who were the one who was hungry? Well, in this Bible passage, Jesus is saying, when you see other people in need, it's me who you can really see. It pleases his heart when you help those in need. What do you think you can do to help?
God of justice, Savior to all, came to rescue the weak and the poor, chose to serve and not be served. Jesus, you have called. beside the broken. We must go and keep us from just singing, move us into action. We must go.